Hey, Church in the Dirt, welcome back to the Daily Song of Encouragement. Today we have a famous song from the mid 1980s and an interview with the legendary songwriter who did it. And then the Church in the Dirt band will do their cover of Fairweather Friends.
Hello, Tuck.
Hey, Joe, how's it
Hey,
going?
it's going great, man. It's a beautiful sunshiny day over here. How about you?
Same here, beautiful day. Well, say hello to Church in the Dirt, friends of mine over here.
Well, hello, Church in the Dirt. And that's the Church in the Dirt, right?
That's correct.
Okay. Let me get that right. Well, hello, all of you. I'm sure you're enjoying going to the church in the dirt. I know I would, and I will if I'm over that way at the right time.
Good
I
people.
would love to visit.
Yeah, man, we'd love to have you.
You know, I remember, Tuck, one of my favorite churches was that little Shady Grove up by Denard. Remember, we did a benefit for some people up on the mountain. Remember?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Speaking of past things, one of the reasons I wanted to talk to you was we're thinking about doing Fairweather Friends and thought maybe you might give me some history on it.
You know, Tuck, of course, I wrote that with Johnny Cash. And how we wrote the song, it's one of the fastest songs I ever wrote in my life. We were actually backstage at the Kennedy Center where they were going to honor John and June that night, and John had asked me to go and play bass. And I agreed. And when we were there, about 45 minutes before a stage call, we were all dressed and ready to go. And I passed by his dressing room, and he called me in there and wanted to know if I'd been writing anything lately. And I think this was back somewhere around 1980. Anyway, I said, you know, the only thing I've written is it's called Fairweather Friends. It's Fairweather Friends, Fairweather Sailors. He said, well, sing it for me. And so he handed me his guitar, and I sang it. He said, Jody, he called me Jody. He said, I've got two verses I think would fit that perfect. He said, you do the chorus, I'll do a verse, you do the chorus. He said, they're about the same chords. Made me keep the guitar, and so we started playing it. And lo and behold, in less than 5 minutes, we had that song because his verses just fit it perfect.
That's amazing.
And it was amazing. It's like something that just happened like that. So anyway, as soon as we got back to Nashville, he recorded it, and then Don Williams recorded it, and then a lady up in Canada recorded it, and it really became the number one song of the year up there in French, of all things. The interesting thing about that song is this. Johnny and I discussed whether to make it like a spiritual song, like a gospel song, or to make it like inspirational song. And when you listen to it, Christians will know who we're talking about. In other words, it's an inspirational message is what it is to Christians. And if you listen to it like that, it's the way we meant it. He said we could easily change it to a gospel. And I said, well, what do you really think? And he thought for a minute, and Johnny Cash was a very wise person. He said, I think we would reach more people if we made it like an inspirational, like it is. I said, that's great with me. And I'm glad we left it just the way it is. Because it was kind of like I guess, a small miracle, you'd say.
You can tell that's what you guys were thinking.
Yeah, I mean, it just came together like from heaven, really. Just boom, out of the box, like,
No,
there you go.
we might as well give him credit for it, huh?
Oh, yeah. I got to give him credit for anything I've ever done, man. Except the bad stuff, I sure can't give him credit for that.
Well, we won't discuss any of that here today, but thanks.
No, we won't. No, that's not what church is about, but sometimes it is. Sometimes a lot of people go to church not wanting to do the bad things anymore. And a lot of them find Jesus in church. The Church in the Dirt would be a great place to go and find that.
Well, there you go. Well, It's been good talking to you, Joe. I sure do appreciate you taking time to visit with us. And whatever we do with the song, whether it's live or we record it, I'll send you a copy and maybe you will like it.
Well, I bet I will, Tuck. And you know, I got to thinking, old pal, we've known each other 33 years.
Man, man.
That goes back a ways, doesn't it? I hate to tell our age to these folks out there.
Yes, I'm not sure my memory will go back there. I'm glad yours can.
Well, listen, you have a great day, my friend. Hope to see you soon.
Thanks, friend, and thanks for talking with us today.
And God bless you and your church.
Same to you, Joe.
You bet, buddy.
Bye-bye.
Adios.
Fairweather friends, Fairweather sailors, will leave you stranded on life's shore. But one good friend who truly loves you is worth the pain your heart endures. We never know which way the wind will blow, nor when or where the next storm will be. But he's a solid rock when troubles grow, and he's holding out a saving hand for me. Fairweather friends, Fairweather sailors, will leave you stranded on life's shore. But one good friend who truly loves you is worth the pain your heart endures. He'll be a refuge in the storm. He'll be a beacon in the night. In the chilly winds of doubt, he'll keep you warm. When you can't find your way, he'll be your light. Fairweather friends, Fairweather sailors, will leave you stranded on life's shore. But one good friend who truly loves you is worth the pain your heart endures. Fairweather friends, Fairweather sailors, will leave you stranded on life's shore. But one good friend who truly loves you is worth the pain